Hey gang. Oh man, this has felt like the longest week of my life. And I'll tell you in all honesty, gang, I'm actually kind of glad this yard sale's over with for this month. And I'm gonna try and have another one next month if I'm lucky. Depends on the weather and depends on what happens and everything like that. But if you're wondering why in the world am I filming this bush right here, well, there's a reason for that, and it's part of why in this yard sale wrap-up video report. So originally I was going to try and start this. I was going to try and have the yard sale go from October 30th till November 3rd. Unfortunately, the week, that pretty much that entire week, rain came in, pretty much drowned out everything. So on All Hallows Eve, I had to try to do my best to get everything out there, put on the tables, get everything put together. It was just a nightmare to put everything together and everything like that. My buddy Reno joined me in trying to sell some stuff too, in which there may be a chance by the time this video gets uploaded, he's going to be in Amarillo, or at least on his way back. There's no telling right now. So if you see any more videos from him this week around here in Boonville, it means he didn't quite make it back yet. But we'll see what happens when things happen. So let's get to Halloween. What happened on Halloween? First two customers that show up was right after 12:30, and they were wearing face masks. A school bus from somewhere, I think it was Eureka Springs. I think Reno says Eureka Springs. Sounded like it was full of kids, and they drove over to Sonic, and it seemed like they were having some sort of a Saturday field trip. I have no idea why they would want to do that. I swear I heard someone say at Sonic on Halloween, trick or treat. An older guy shows up, buys about $3 worth of stuff from Reno's side, and decides to pay with it with a $20 bill. Of course, I had to make change because number one, Reno doesn't keep money on himself very long, and he is terrible at giving change. And some guy was walking down the road jamming to music, and he was bopping along and really kind of almost like he was dancing to it and everything like that. Sadly, he lives next door, so I guess he's trying to bring back the old, walk around town with a boombox thing. And it's like, dude, that was popular in the 80s and 90s. It's done. It's over with. Just let it go. Last Tuesday, sitting outside, see a guy walking by. See a guy walking by Sonic with a jacket on his head. And then he just tied it around his neck like rich people do with a sweater. And I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. First two customers show up after 10:30. One of them was one of the neighbors, and they were both buyers, so good thing there. Around 10 till 1, these two old guys show up. One in what looked like a fisherman's hat. This may be an outdated reference, but basically, if you've seen the movie On Golden Pond, Henry Fonda, he kind of looked like him, dressed up like he was. He gets out, and I swear to God, he says, "What's up, homeboy?" And I'm like, dude, you're like 60. Don't be saying stuff like that. Two idiot drivers in two different cars race out of Sonic, almost getting hit. Little yellow van looked like something from the 60s to 70s. Kept driving by. Must have drove by like a half a dozen times. The cussing Christian woman showed up, and she got into a little discussion about politics and who was going to win the presidential election with Reno. This one old lady who used to show up with her mom and sister bought quite a few things and gave me 2 loaves of French bread and dark brown rolls. Of course, I threw them out because they got moldy after about a week or so. So yeah. This past Friday around 9:40, an ambulance made its way to the neighbor's house, got stuck in traffic, but somehow got over there. They took whoever they had to the opposite direction of the hospital. The hospital's down that way. They went that way. So Reno's all like, "Oh, they probably took her to Paris," and I thought, probably better for him anyway. First customer was an old lady who I thought was going to walk off with everything, but she bought her stuff. Second customer were an old man and his daughter. This is where the bush part comes in at. They bought some stuff and took some twigs off this bush. These two women showed up in a minivan that I thought was the old man and his daughter again. They bought a few things. The guy usually shows up on the bike. He bought some stuff, and he showed up again, and he thought I shortchanged him on some things that he bought for over $6. But I told him, I said no. I said no. You bought over $3 in stuff from my side. You bought over $3 in stuff on Reno's side. I said it all calculates. It all comes out to be exact. So, and Reno took him back to his place, and he said he's still looking at the bags of the stuff. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to shortchange the poor guy, you know, for crying out loud. And then Reno gets back, and I said, see, that's what meth does to you, man. I said, look at your future right there. So yeah, and Saturday, first customer showed up after 1 o'clock. It was a very long wait of a day. Just after Reno leaves for a lunch break, they said they would be back later to look at Reno stuff, and they bought some stuff on my side. Another customer shows up before 3, bought a few things that made Reno mad. And the couple that showed up before goes to Reno's side, buys about $1.75 worth of stuff. So pretty much Reno got last buy of the day. So that's going to do it for the big November, overly long-awaited, overdone, overcooked, whatever you want to call it, yard sale that seemed to take forever to get done. The reason why it kind of went about as long as it did is because, like I said, you know, I tried to go from October 30th to the 3rd, but due to weather problems, it didn't work. And then there was an area-wide yard sale that seemed to do a little bit. That seemed to have more people out on Saturday than it did on Friday. I can't really complain too much about how we did. You know, we did all right, but I think from now on I'm just going to stick with the 1st and the 3rd to sell stuff on. So thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome week, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe, and let's keep trying to help people out there who really, really need it right now. Let's keep praying this virus nightmare is going to end very, very soon, and let's stop trying to destroy the world. So take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good to yourself. Try to be good to others. Till we do this again, as always, stay strong and rock on.